Go. Hey guys, I am so excited. Today is going to be an absolute amazing experience. You guys want to share this right now, wherever you are. I don't care if you're in your cars, if you're at home. This conversation with Digital Money All Stars is going to be absolutely amazing. And I'm telling you guys right now, before we get into the nuts and bolts of what we're going to be discussing today, you want to make sure that everyone everywhere is in on this conversation. I am here with my brother, Mr. Dorwin Lopez. He's a chairman 250 inside of the company that we both represent. And we're going to get into the nuts and bolts of that, the details of it. But we're going to be talking about digital money and how you can build a digital empire in 2022, regardless of who you are, where you are, what your background is. So take a moment right now and share this feed. Share it to some groups, share it to some communities, people that you know, that you love, that you trust, that you really want to see win in 2022. So let's dive on in. For those of you that are tuning in maybe for the first time, my name is Dr. China Bethley. I'm here in a beautiful Atlanta, Georgia. The weather's kind of cold outside, but nothing like it is in New York. I'm sure where my brother Darwin Lopez is right now. And we're going to have a conversation that I believe is going to tremendously bless you, that's going to require you to take action. So I encourage you, those of you that are listening in, that could pull out a pen, that could pull out a notepad, go ahead and do that, because I don't want you to leave this information up to memory. So welcome, Darwin. Thank you so much for being on with us today.
Thank you so much for having me on, China.
I'm excited. I'm excited about the conversations that we have been having offline. I'm excited about what's happening inside of our company, inside of our industry. And more importantly, I am excited for what it means to the person that may be watching this for the first time, or the person that hasn't said yes yet to what it is that we do. So listen, let's go and dive right in. Tell them a little bit about who you are before Chairman 250 Darwin Lopez. There's somebody watching right now. They're a part of the academy. They know what you've done inside this space, but they don't know what you did before you got here and why you decided to make the decision to participate. So let's dive on in.
Um, sheesh. My name is Darwin Lopez, 28 years old. I've been trading for 7 years. When I got involved with trading, I was going to college to become a nurse, right? Nurses make
Become a
good
nurse.
money. Yeah. I
Oh
was one
wow.
class to graduate to go to the nursing program, and I dropped out.
Wait a minute. So because I am going to interject sometimes because it's very interacting. So you were in college before you started trading, going to school to become a nurse. I don't know if I knew that. And right before your last class, before you finished your last class, before you went into nursing school, you stopped.
I dropped out. Yeah.
Wow. What made you drop out?
Um, One of my friends, this was before I am, was trading Forex, and he made 40K in an hour trading. Um, and he showed me, and that shifted my whole mindset, and it shifted on how I looked at money, and it shifted on how I would want to use my time to make money.
So before we even go further on that, because I know like you just dropped the whole bar. Okay. Did you believe he really made $40,000 in an hour? You're in school to be a nurse, somebody that you know, one of your friends. What walk me through that? Like we gotta cut through that part because I think somebody might hear that and assume that that's impossible. I mean, for most people, that is impossible.
It is impossible, but the thing is, my friend wasn't that smart, and he made that amount of money, so that made it a lot more believable for me to be able to learn what he learned and be able to make what he was able to make.
Wow. So you did believe him. You believe that he really made that money.
He showed me. So it's not if I believed him, is that he showed me the account, he showed me the transaction, showed me the trades, and that lifted a lid that I had on my head, thinking I had to focus on school and just work a job to be able to get results in life.
Wow, that's a different type of a conversation and experience to come in. So as soon as you saw that 40,000, saw that it was real from your friend before you were even in any company and in the industry, what was your next move? Like what you did next?
I've been dabbling into network marketing. I did a Wake Up Now MCA, and those companies did good, but they were not it. They didn't have leadership. Wake Up Now went down because they didn't really have any products. And I left with the skill set on learning how to sell, but with no skill set on how to produce money.
Wow. So you were already introduced to the industry of network marketing. You liked it, but there were some elements that was missing. And so
Yeah,
your
and I
guy just shows you a $40,000 Forex account, proves to you it's real by showing you the deposits, showing you the withdrawals, and you like, okay, my next move. What made you turn to network marketing with Forex? It seems like two different worlds.
so I was trading by myself, and Chris Terry reached out to me because I was posting all my results on Facebook, and he reached out to me and he painted me this vision with this company. At first, I didn't believe him, just like anybody else. You know, you got a guy messaging you, painting you this vision. And good thing I actually believed him because look where we are today.
Right. So Christopher Terry, both our mentors right now, reached out to you because you were already trading while he was building this company.
Yeah, he was looking for people to help him build his company, and he like,
Wow.
why not look on Facebook? And man, he was right to look on Facebook because he found some pretty good people.
What year was this, Darwin?
2015, 2016.
Wow, that's amazing. All right, so go ahead, finish telling us how did it transpire? You were going to school to become a nurse. You're one class away from going into nursing program. All of a sudden, your friend approaches you with, showing you what he did in an hour, what some people won't do in a year. Like that, right? That's different right there. He proved it
Yeah.
to you, and then you started trading with him. What did you do prior to the call of the
Um.
DM, Chris?
So he showed me. I'm like, yo, what are you studying? He told me what you studying. I'm like, what books you read? He gave me some books, and then I kept studying more after that because I was studying nursing, and nursing is a hard major. And
Mm,
me studying nursing, I'm like, I can just shift my focus over and study whatever he's studying.
wow. Wow.
So yeah, so started studying. And there's a crazy story on how my trading journey worked because I didn't have any real guidance. It was 2015 Thanksgiving. I crashed my mom's car. I towed her whole car, and yeah, and I took her car without permission.
Oh,
So that that made it worse.
double win.
And and what when she got the insurance money, it was 3K. I'm like, can you give me the 3K so I can trade it? I know what I'm doing. At this point, Bitcoin was at like probably 3,000. Ethereum was like in the hundreds, less than 100, and it wasn't believable of this trading thing that you could really make money. And she gave it to me, but she said, if you lose this, you have to go get a job. You got to go work at McDonald's, Burger. You have to do something. You got to go get start driving, be a cab driver to do something to get me that money back.
Wow. So you wreck her car. First of all, take her car without her permission. She don't even know you took the car. You done wrecked the car. Then when she get the insurance money to fix her car, you say, "Can I get that so I can flip it in the market? I
Yeah.
know what I'm doing." What happened, Darwin? Did you make some money back off the money?
So she gave me the 3,000. I deposited. Right, week one comes in. The 3,000. Deposited. The 3,000 is at 1,000.
First week?
First week, the 3,000 is at 1,000, and
Wow.
the the 3,000 is at 1,000. Um, week one, and after week one, let me just fix my headphones real quick.
Okay.
Noise transparency, noise cancellation.
We can hear you good on my side. I don't know if you can hear us, but we're clear over here.
Okay, I want to make sure no background noises hit. So, I deposited. I lost 2,000, and that was week one. I'm like, damn, I'm that's it. It's over. It's over for me. I'm like, life is over. My dreams is over. I'm never gonna get that Lambo I wanted or anything I wanted. They was right. It doesn't work. It's too good to be true. Is what they
Gotcha.
always told me.
So week one, you got your first initial deposit. You've been training, studying, reading books. This before we had the platform we have now. So you gotta get
Uh,
out the mud. And because you've been doing nursing, you taking the time and energy and effort that you was studying nursing to put into this. And you think you got it. You take your mom's money from the insurance, from you wrecking her
Yeah.
car, taking it without her permission. And week one, you done lost really about 70% of that money is gone. And you
Yeah.
it's over.
I'm like, it's over. Because prior to that, I was always able to flip 300 to 7K, but always lose it. Because I noticed something about trading. It's not everybody say they know how to trade, but it's not about knowing how to trade. It's not about your IQ. It's about your EQ on trading,
Mm.
right? And week two, I kind of had a mental reset, and I was able to take the 1K to 17K week two. Right.
Now okay.
Week three came 17 to 32, 34K. Week four, I ended up like 50 something K. And at that point, I got into this zone. It's called people call it flow state, but
Mhm.
it's just like when you're in that zone when you're hot and you're seeing things that you're seeing the market. You're like untouchable. I got into the zone and I was just killing the markets. And um a lot of things happened. I joined IML and I left it, took a break. I had my own thing going on. Then I came back because I noticed me having my own thing is not serving the masses.
Mm. Ooh.
So to serve the masses, you got to be able to do it in multiple different languages, like we have, and be able to have multiple different educators and strategies to serve the world. And I was on a bigger mission. So I dissolved my company, came into this company to really help them build this platform, this community. We have other companies that's excited for fitness, for makeup, for hair products, and we are excited about making money, about the future, the investing part, the top what the top 1% do. That's the
Yeah.
type of community we are building because if we had access to the information that other people don't, we're able to give it to them and they're able to put the money where we put in and we're all able to make money.
Wow, that's so good. So you came into IM what year? So you came in 2015, 2016. When did you leave? I know when you left
2016, January, March,
because we were
April.
just coming
I left.
in.
I left around end of April. I'm pretty sure I
Yeah,
only lasted four
that's
months.
exactly when we came in. We came in the company. It was so funny because when we came into the company, my husband, Jewel, I believe Camille is on with us. What's up, Millie? Dr. Kathy, they all flew out to an event that was happening in Dallas. This was early April. And in that event, if they may have had about 1,000, 2,000 people at that event. And it was a guy that was there, and this was before, we weren't that big enough where compliance was such a big issue like it is now. Y'all, we wish we could tell. We telling you a story right now, but the reason we can't utilize this like for marketing per se is because like we're the biggest company inside this space and we have to operate with integrity and responsibility. But at that time, they had a guy on stage with a duffel bag of like $40,000 in a duffel bag. You remember that event? Were you still there?
I wasn't there. Oh
Okay,
my
so he had a
god.
duffel bag with the money in the duffel bag. And what everybody saw that already knew network marketing, what everybody saw that already, was a part of this space, they saw that the everyday person who wasn't necessarily the most postured, the best speaker, had the greatest sales skills, could actually make the same type of money that the speakers and the leaders and the network marketers was making. We had people in the audience that was making just as much as the top leaders on stage. Jewel is on with us right now. Hey, sis. Jewel said, I definitely remember that moment. And so they came back home. My husband, who's never really been in network marketing until now he's a chairman here. But he was like, that's your thing. I ain't got time for all that stuff. I just, he was like, man, this it right here. He said, I don't see nothing else because the everyday person could come in because the product itself is money. If nobody buys anything from you inside of the academy, you have the ability to make money if you are going to be a student. If you are willing to go through the process of learning and getting what you came here for. And I think a lot of people come in, they hear those big numbers, and as amazing as they are, they're still not really willing to go through that process. And so I love what you said, Darwin, that, you know, you got some companies that got skincare, some companies that got weight loss, and they're excited about that. We're excited about developing the skill that allows us to make money.
Yeah, and I tell people it's a skill set nobody can take away
Yes.
ever.
Yes.
And I have it within me, but people gotta understand you it's the skill set no one can take away, but you also can't transfer it from generation to generation, which is why you gotta build your business because you can transfer your business from generation to generation.
Oh, that's a bar, guys. Y'all better make some noise. If y'all are not sharing this video, stop, puppy. If y'all are not sharing this video with everyone everywhere you should be, we have to do something differently. The world that we live in now is so different from what it was before. The way you learn and what you learn and how you apply it is different. And being in the environment with a Darwin Lopez, with a Jewel Tanker, with a Camille, my husband Logic, myself, and all of the phenomenal people, Kawana, I see you on here. That's a different type of environment. I think environment is important. Listen to what Darwin said. Darwin said he was going to school to be a nurse, very respectable career, one class away from going to nursing school, and he stopped. Why? Because something shifted in his environment. He was exposed to something. He was exposed to someone that he knew that wasn't as smart as he was. He knew the guy wasn't that smart. That's the powerful part. Some of you guys are watching people, you might not believe it, but these stories are true. You are watching people make more money than you, and your IQ is probably higher than their IQ, but you are not in a position to understand that your environment and what you're exposed to could put you in a position of power. So you decided to get into trading Forex. You learned the skill for real. You came here 4 months and left. What made you come back?
I was bored. And
You
I really
started
wanted
your
to do
own company.
something.
You was bored.
Yeah, a lot of people do that, and it's not what it seems to be because at the end of the day, you're the only one. I don't know where China went, but I'll continue. She's probably gonna be back on. You're the only one. You're the only one. I got my daughter here with me. Yeah. So you're the only one actually making it and making it happen, and all all the work is all up on you. Give Puppy some space, mommy. Go go out. I'll be right there. Close
We
the door,
both
mommy.
listen. This real right here, cause my husband's puppy was driving me bananas. I just put him in a cage. This real life, guys. Like this is not scripted. It's not edited. We are real people. Okay, parents. You know what I'm saying? Real results. So I love that that happens because they need to see that we work from home. This is what we do, and it is what it is. So go ahead.
So I can't transfer my trading account to her, but I can definitely transfer my business over to her.
That's
So
powerful.
it's just a mindset that people got to get into. It's like, cool. Let's say you in network marketing is the industry that everybody got to be in. Period.
Let's talk
And
about that. Now we ain't about to go fast over that because now we got to break through some stuff. There's about to be a breakthrough. Tasha, I see you. Rashonda, I see you. Kawana, Evelyn. We got to have a breakthrough in that moment because I think in the midst of recessions, network marketing does very well because the person who wasn't open to it, the person who felt like they would never do it, who thought they had such a sound career, that particular person now starts to see somebody who is not as educated, maybe don't even have the skill that they have in an industry where they're developing this type of a skill and they're doing better. Talk about what you just said when you say everybody needs to be doing network marketing. I'm interested in your perspective.
I feel like each year that passes by, more people get open minded and they realize their worth. Just like they realized their worth when COVID hit, they're like, damn, I'm not getting paid no more. You guys don't need me. People realize their worth and they went to network marketing to whereas they can create their worth by just adding more value, not just to the people, to themselves, being more of a valuable person,
How does
becoming more valuable.
so for most people, let's just be real candid. Most people, when they think of network marketing, of course, they think of sales. They also,
Okay.
some of them think that it's still for some people. I think it's starting to be more, people are becoming more educated about the facts. So, but some people still think that it is an illegal pyramid, all of the words that people like, don't say that word. Like, let's educate right now. Let's go into their minds, because when people say this, I'm like, do you realize that that's something that's illegal? Like, and here's the thing, Darwin, I've had those same people to approach me about illegal pyramids, those susus, those gifting programs, those flower programs. The same people who think that our professional structured business model has joined one of those things because they didn't have to do anything but put money in, and they assume that that's what we do. So let's just break through the mindset of the person who's saying, I didn't even know that all of that was involved. The development that you're talking about, the skill, the ability to build a skill. Talk a little bit about that so that somebody watching right now has an aha moment of, oh, I didn't realize, I thought you was just selling stuff. I didn't realize it was that deep and there was that many layers.
So people get a misconception to whereas they have to recruit. No, you don't have to. It's you get some results. If you want to share, you share. If you don't, you don't. I already have the results, so I want to help people get this results through this platform, and I'm here just to guide people on a better way. It's not perfect. A lot of people think it's perfect. It's not perfect. It's
Mm.
just better. That's the thing. That's the misconception because of the view from the outside. People think everything is perfect within. When it's not perfect, it's better,
That's so
right?
good.
And we're just building a community. Like imagine, for example, right? I'm not sure if I can say this, but Sheba was a play that was given out in March, January, March, April.
Mhm.
That's when I got in. I got it out in May. So I was able to put in 1 Bitcoin and I turned it into 19 Bitcoin. All right,
Wait,
since I can't say it. So I
wow.
19x basically. So
One
it was
Bitcoin, you took Sheba, just so that they can understand, from the education, from the community, from having access to what we have. You were able to make a move where you took one
it,
full Bitcoin.
it wasn't promoted because on the platform because it was not the platform only promotes good projects. Shiba was a meme coin that I
Right.
saw, all right, and I was able to share it to my community that I built. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir. Yes, it does.
So
They love you for life. Go ahead, keep telling us.
so now because I decided to build a community and because in Puerto Rico they decided to go hard in building their community, because they
Mm,
built their community, they were able to share with their people the same movement and the same play that they was getting on and everybody ate.
wow. One
Does that
Bitcoin
make sense?
to 19 Bitcoin. And how long it took, Doran?
That was like less than a month. It was 3 weeks.
Okay. Did y'all
So
hear was being he's being real conservative in what he says and how he says it. But I just want you to just imagine those numbers of one Bitcoin. Past results don't guarantee future profits. Let's just put that up again because I need you to understand that that play is over. That's gone. You missed that.
that's gone. You
Okay, so
missed
that's the past.
it.
Okay. If we ever have an opportunity like that again, you doggone sure better be want to be a part of this community, a community that's like he said, it did not come from the educators, but the access that you have that got you into crypto, being knowledgeable about this space. You decided to put your community on the move you was making. So you took money that was already in the market, money that was really already working for you, not capital that you had to take out of the bank, and you just did something differently with it. You moved that one Bitcoin, you put it into a project that was risky, a project that didn't really have a utility, a project that we don't really promote to the masses, but you took a chance at doing it. You put your community on doing it, and one Bitcoin grew into 19 Bitcoin in 3 weeks. Lord have mercy, Jesus.
And that's not even a lot because people put in a lot less and made a lot more. In Puerto Rico, I think it was 300 six-figure earners plus, like 11 millionaires were created off that. Um,
In your
yeah,
community.
yeah.
Wow.
So when I go to Puerto Rico, the events, it looks like a dealership outside because they went and they copped out their cars in Shiba in the dealership. They have videos that they can't even post up. It's crazy out there. But
Wow.
one play that the company, the platform did give out, it was Sandbox and Decentraland. They gave it out when it was at 10, 15 cents. 8 cents. They give it out around there, and it went up to $4, $5, $7.
Jesus is Lord. You hear me? Guys, I want you to hear what Dora. Let me take a little intermission. I want to make sure everybody caught up to this, because this is life-changing wealth that we're talking about, from being connected. Everything that we just talked about over the last 3 to 5 minutes wasn't necessarily just traditional trading. It was having access to the information and knowing what moves to make when. When they call sandbox or sand, the coin, the crypto, when they call mana for Decentraland, it was a couple of pennies. So what if you knew to get into projects before you really started hearing about the metaverse, right? These are metaverse tokens that allowed you to get into these projects, right? That became popular, but before they became, see, most people that's watching people on Instagram and on YouTube, I call them, Darwin, the hustlers, the gamblers, and the rookies. They real loud when the market is up. When we bullish, they loud. You hear them, they talking loud, they everywhere, they know everything. But when the market is correcting itself or the market is bearish, right? They disappear. You don't hear nothing about it. They're on to the next hustle. We have put people in a position in this company, in this academy, before these things were popular, so that they can build real wealth, guys. That's powerful. So I want you to understand, everything that we're talking about today, you can have access to if you get back with the person who invited you to this live. Watching this broadcast has been amazing. We're going to continue a little bit. I just want to do a bit of a commercial break so that you understand you could have access to. Somebody say it's time for me to count myself in. So many times, Dora, count themselves out. They're like, well, I'm not that smart, and I'm not, all this negative talk. Stop talking to yourself like that. You're smart, you're bold, you're brilliant, and you deserve to win. It's time for you to be the person that everybody's scrolling on Instagram watching. It's time for you to be the person that people are seeing a transition in your lifestyle. It's time for you to be the person that's showing up at events like West Palm Beach at our I Am Beyond conference, and you are walking across the stage, and the people who did not believe in you, the people who told you it was not going to work, the people who, maybe they thought they was protecting you from, I don't know, but those people are now celebrating you because you kept going against all odds, because that's what it's going to take to build a digital empire. And now more than ever, you need to be building a digital empire, getting access to the room, getting around the people that's going to absolutely help you to win. So however you're watching this, whoever page you're watching this from, they have a unique link that's going to give you access to the academy. They are one of our business partners. DM them and say, man, are you connected with China and Darwin? Like, I just need to be a part of that. Like, I don't want to miss the next move. This is the best time, I believe, Darwin. I want you to weigh in on this, to get into crypto, because it's on sale.
Yes.
I know people are afraid, or not even afraid, but maybe unsure, maybe uncertain because they don't have the education. But talk about why you believe that this is the best time. 2 questions: to get into crypto, but more importantly, to get into the academy, to know which cryptos to get into.
So first, you gotta have an open mind, because even when they told me to buy land in the Decentraland Sandbox, I didn't listen to them, to the educators, when I should have. Right? I bought the coin.
You talking about the physical, digital real estate now?
The real estate, the land that's worth a lot now, it was not worth a lot back then. They're like, buy some next to me, bro. I'm like, I'm not buying. I'll buy the coin, but not the land. And that was me being closed-minded. And everybody is closed-minded to something. Is you have to be open-minded in order to open up your bank account to more opportunities.
Oh, that was a bar. You have to be open-minded to open up your bank account to more opportunities. Y'all need to go tweet that. You have to be open-minded to open up your bank account to more opportunities. Go ahead, bro.
Because if you're closed-minded, there's no money's gonna come in. And that was my biggest regret. I had an amazing 2021, but I feel like I would have had such, like, I made more money last year trading than I did 5 years building the business. And it was all done through crypto, and I haven't withdrawn any crypto, because one thing that people got to understand is you're not supposed to withdraw your crypto, because you got to pay taxes on that once you transfer it back to USD. The whole point is to stay within the blockchain.
Okay, so now we gonna y'all getting so this, and after this, that's it. You got to pay for the rest. You got to pay for the rest, because this is okay. Hold up now. Some of y'all have been pulling out your money because you saw the market correcting, which is dangerous, I believe. You know what I'm saying? I
You
believe
can
that
stabilize your coins. You put it
a
on
stable coin.
USD Tether or USDC. You can stabilize it if you don't want it to move for now.
And
But
that's why you guys need to be a part of the seats, because some of them, like, they're writing fast right now. They say, okay, he said do what? He said do what? She said do what? This is why you need the academy, guys, because you should not be doing this by yourself. I believe that building wealth is really a team sport. If you really want to build generational wealth, especially being black and brown people of color that may not have, 4 or 5 generations of wealth that we came from, we need to accelerate that. And if you want to go far, you need a team with you to really go far, to go the distance. So there's a strategy, and that's what he just broke down. He broke down several strategies. One, how he converted 1 Bitcoin into 19 Bitcoin. Y'all don't want to miss the next move on that. Okay. The second one is how to not be really, this is not tax advice by any measures of the imagination. It's just
no, no, no tax advice
yeah, this
at
is not
all.
tax advice
I'm
at
not
all.
a financial advisor.
Yeah, we are not financial advisors at all. We're simply sharing our story and our experiences of how the platform that we're connected to, the Academy, I Am Academy, #1 in the world, has positioned us in a position of power because of the knowledge that we have and the opportunity to execute what we have access to. Okay, so but understanding that, because we do have education, we understand that if you withdraw that crypto money, now that's taxable income because you withdraw it from crypto into the US dollar. But if you would have just perhaps put it in a stable coin when the market was correcting itself and then continue to keep it on the blockchain, then that's a different situation, because it's the blockchain, it is decentralized. So that's why you need education on how you can build a digital empire. Everybody needs more money right now. The price of everything is really going up. So Darwin, that's so powerful. So you made more money trading in 2021 than you did in 5 years building, and you're a chairman 250. Talk about that.
I feel like it was because I built the business and I taught so many people. People really forget that when you're teaching, you're reinforcing what you learn onto yourself. So when you're teaching other people, when you're putting the newest person that knows nothing, and you know all this knowledge, and you're like, how you don't get it? It's because you know so much already. They don't know
Mm-hmm.
anything, and
Mm-hmm.
that's what I love doing. I love teaching new people because it reinforces it for me. And it's crazy. A lot of people don't know. Puerto Rico, if you move there, you pay 0% crypto tax. You move 4% network marketing tax. You move to Dubai, you pay 0% taxes all over. And I tell people this: age doesn't retire you, income does. So you don't have to be anywhere. Like if you're making your money digital, you can choose where you want to live. You can choose the
Wow.
lifestyle. So I've been planning on moving to Puerto Rico. I've been looking at Dubai now, and it's just I don't have to. That money doesn't exist in USD. It exists in the blockchain. That's another world that we are creating, and you're able to book flights with crypto. You're able to do anything that you want to do. You can do it in crypto, right? We have the staple arena changed to crypto.com.
Mm.
So if that doesn't start waking you up, it's I read something the other day. More people have crypto than they do than people with bank accounts. So
Mm.
there's more people with crypto, money in crypto than people with money in the bank.
Wow, that's powerful. That's very strong right there.
And I believe it because I it's countless of times I've had to help someone go get a bank account to get started in the business. So that's
Very
how I
true.
know it's true. You're like, what? You don't have a bank account? Like, nah, man. I'm like, what? What are they teaching you in school? Where are you keeping your money? Under your mattress?
Wow,
Right?
that's so strong. You're right, because even with Cash App now, you could literally
Cash
get
App.
crypto on Cash App without having a bank account.
Exactly. So that's why those numbers have skyrocketed. And apart from all the scams, me, China, and none of us ask people for money. So if you see a fake page asking you for Bitcoin, do not send us money at all. We don't
Yeah,
need your money.
we got to talk about that, Dome, because I know you probably got 100 fake pages. I do as well. It's ridiculous, guys. We do not ask you for money with crypto. If you work with us, we have links in our bio where you literally just go sign up in a link in our bio. If they're asking you for money, if they're promising you that they're going to trade for you, none of that is true. For us, that's not what we do. We give you access to an educational platform. I'm not even recommending that you buy your crypto on Cash App. I was just saying it makes it accessible for people. That's not necessarily the strategy that we'd be teaching you how to purchase your crypto. Crypto is something that I believe that though we are, there's a war that's going on right now that people know that's happening right now in the Ukraine. There's also a digital war, cyber war that's happening where, for example, we have these fake pages, Instagram, which is one of the biggest social platforms. They got to figure it out, and they're working to figure it out how to protect the people on there because people are being taken advantage of. And I always say this, Darwin, you can, what you don't know can hurt you. What you don't know can hurt you. So when somebody DMs you pretending to be me, pretending to be Darwin, and you thinking that, well, they say that this works, so I guess this is what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to get this person my money, and they're supposed to mysteriously give me a bunch of money back. We don't do that. So that at some point now, you got to take responsibility as the citizens in this digital era that we live in to know that it doesn't work like that. And the only way you can take that kind of responsibility is by getting educated. Darwin, you said something that just took me out. You said age doesn't retire you, your income does. It's not you getting to 65, 63 years old that's going to retire you. It's you getting to a certain amount of money that's going to retire you. So what if you could expedite that process? Then now you can do some of the things Darwin's talking about. He's looking at moving to Puerto Rico. Why? Because he understands the tax laws that's there. He's looking to move to perhaps Dubai. Why? He understands the tax laws that's there in the space that he's in. That's a very powerful perspective. Age doesn't retire you, income does. That's amazing.
Yeah, and it's crazy because at this point, why would you retire? Like, I can't retire from this. It's like, why would you retire from purpose, from impact, from creation, from legacy? All right, like, why would you retire from that? This is gonna be a lifestyle. I'm gonna keep on doing this. I'm gonna keep on traveling, showing people, because there's people out there that's just like me or was like me that need to hear my story for them to believe that it's possible. Because I like saying this, the easiest thing I've done in my life was make $1 million. The hardest was believing it was possible for someone like me to make it.
Wow. Y'all, I hope y'all caught that. The easiest thing for him to do, let me just put this banner up real quick. Hold on. Let's hit him with that. The easiest thing that he's ever done in his life was make $1 million. The hardest thing that he's ever done was to believe that it was possible for someone like him to make $1 million. That right there, I hope you guys like, if you didn't hear nothing else, I hope you guys heard something in that would allow your belief to shift. And that's why I believe that network marketing is really about personal development. No matter which company a person is a part of, what you will have access to, or you should, is leadership, mentorship that helps you to think differently, that puts you in different environments, that expose you to things differently. Because once you're stretched, you can never shrink back to the original size. Once your mind is stretched, you can never shrink back to the original size. Once you have access and you start to see people live a certain lifestyle, your belief is automatically and immediately increased. Listen, when you came on this live, what you didn't know, you didn't know. But now you're held responsible because you've been exposed. You can't unsee what you just saw. You can't unhear what you just heard. You heard it. You saw it. Now you will forever be held accountable to what you decide to do with that information. You can't go back, 10 years when they said, what did you do when this great pandemic was going on, and say, well, I didn't know. You were exposed today with an open opportunity and an open invitation to join us. Today, we're saying, join us. Come on board. The person who invited you here, the person who shared this live with you, the person who's streaming this on their page, they are a partner of ours. We're saying to you, we have an academy that's designed to help the person who knows nothing. We're saying that if you don't know where to start and you don't understand crypto and you don't know what Forex is and don't understand trading, we're saying this platform was designed for you. We're saying to the busy professional, the person who has multiple responsibilities, multiple jobs, multiple people depending on them, we're saying we are the platform for you because you could customize your schedule. We're saying that we understand because that's our stories. And so I want to encourage you to get back with the person that invited you here. Monet, I see you. Monet just launched her business. Monet has a tax firm, multiple locations. She said, I want some stress-free money now. Like, I got a lot to manage with that. It's so, it's so much responsibility. Not that this isn't any responsibility, but physical responsibility. It becomes overwhelming to be responsible for so much. I want some stress-free money where I could simply learn and apply, learn and apply, learn and apply. Darwin, I want to say congratulations to you in advance, guys. He's a Chairman 250. Okay, just giving you a breakdown of our compensation plan. A Chairman 250 inside of our company is earning $250,000 a month in residual income. Now, this is just me breaking down our compensation plan with our chairman positions. Yeah, I gotta, that make sure we, what I'm saying, we gotta hit them with the compliance every step of the way. It's just
I don't.
it's
I don't
compensation.
even talk about my rank. Like I edify other people. I never mention my income at
Well,
any
me either.
presentation.
But listen, that's why I did yours. You notice I've been talking about somebody the whole I've been talking about your money the whole call. So, but I need them to know that's what that is. And I know that had to hit you differently. Like, what the heck? Sometimes, y'all, I mean, the lifestyle, the opportunity for making the right decision. We can't guarantee that anybody's going to be able to do that, but that's $250,000 every 30 days. So when you hear chairman in our company and you want to know what does that mean? Our compensation plan is so solid that there is not the fluff in it. What I mean by that, when you earn a rank, that's what you get paid residually. You don't have to guess what your check is going to be, right? Chairman
That's
250
binary comp plans are like that. When you
by
go two legs,
I don't
you
like
gotta
those.
guess your check.
I did a binary compensation plan one time. Let me tell you something. I had the title, I had the rank, but I did not have the bank. Let me tell y'all can keep that. That's a trick. I don't care what
It
nobody
says
says.
it says it's up to this
Up
amount.
to, and you gonna pay me
Yeah,
on a weaker leg. Don't pay me on a weaker leg and I'm working all of this. Hold on now. I don't even like the way we gonna pay you on the lesser leg, the weaker leg. The weaker leg, I'm working. So I did that compensation structure one time. In fact, the company that I was in prior to IM, and I was once I left that company, I was really gonna be done with the industry. The reason I decided to join IM, honestly, it was all God. I was literally doing so bad in that company, but I had the title, and that's tough. What that means is I was a top ranking person there, but week to week, I never knew what my check was gonna be because they didn't have a real sound residual component. This is now we get into a little network marketing before we wrap this thing, because some of you guys don't know what to look for. Binary compensation plans usually don't give you a real sound residual income. Usually, I don't know everybody's comp, but I didn't have it. Let me just say
it never
I
does.
didn't have it.
It's all an illusion because it always, if you read it, it's gonna say up to. Over here is minimum.
Minimum. And that's what makes us the differentiator. Our compensation plan is not up to, our compensation plan is the minimum. Let me tell you something. I never forget hitting chairman 10 to chairman 25, and I got that extra bonus. And listen, our comp so sound, all we ever talked about was like the residual, not the chairman rank bonus, the bonus for holding your rank for 3, but none of that. So when that money came, I remember I was a chairman 10 and my check was $17,000. And I was like, I called
The
Jewel on the phone,
bonus.
whispering, "Look, Darwin."
Was there a mistake? Did they overpay me?
Darwin, I thought they messed up and overpaid me. I was like, girl. I was like, look, I ain't gonna say nothing, but I'm gonna tell you. I thought they overpaid me, but the truth was we focused so much just on a residual that no, China, that's your money. I'm like, what? I mean, so our compensation plan is not up to the minimum. Is residual is very important. So once again, there's no guessing involved. If you're a chairman 250, that's $250,000 every month. That's paid out every single week, not including the other bonuses that you get connected to our comp plan, and not including the trading money. You heard what he said. He said that he made more money in 2021. Past results do not guarantee future profits than he made in 5 years of building the business, mainly in cryptocurrency, because he knew what play to get involved in. The opportunity that's
And I
at
had the liquid to do it.
oh, wait a
It's
minute, because it's
different.
one thing to know the play, it's one thing to know what to do, but if you ain't got the money,
The liquid money. It's liquid. You have to be liquid.
whew, man.
So it's all about liquid, and that's what that's what network marketing gives you. And I'm gonna say this about network marketing: Network marketing is a marketing system where, I started at the bottom, and you're gonna start at the bottom, but you can go to the top, right? And some people start part time, and you can start it part time. That's fine. It's perfectly fine. Use your job as a stepping stone to build this business, because this business will change your life forever. And unless you have the philosophy that drives you to do the necessary things to make it work, then nothing works, right? And I remember back then when I thought network marketing was a scam, right? But I was the scam back then. I was
Oh,
still I was still confused about money. That's
wow.
what scam stands for. Still confused about money, right? And that's a lot of people don't understand that.
You went out, Darwin. I don't know if you can hear me. Okay, you back.
I said more people get open minded every year to do this type of business because of the way the world is heading. People are getting more educated, and they're seeing that, working a 9 to 5, working every day, never being able to earn more than what they want to earn by putting in more work. They are getting uh involved into network marketing, into building multiple streams of income, and people get it confused. Multiple jobs is not multiple streams of income.
Mm.
So you guys got to really put that into account. And in this platform, let's say you start off as a customer, you get to build the business. That's a stream of income. You're trading Forex. That's another stream of income. Now you're investing in crypto. That's another stream of income. It's three streams, right? And if you do binary, that's four. If you do drop shipping, that's five.
Mm.
And if you want to include the bonus, because the bonus is not included, that's six.
That's strong. That is like that is just strong. I'm excited. Guys, we are one of the things that Doran and I talked about before we hopped on here is that everybody really needs to relaunch their business, and we're committed to relaunching our business as well. Right now we're going to be working with those of you who have a desire in your heart that's looking to do something maybe differently, or you want more out of life, you want to be a part of the right environment, you want to be a part of the right community, you really want to win. We are looking to work with those of you who are looking to work with us, right? If you're looking for us, then that's what we're looking for. This is not a situation where we beg people because our product is money. Whether you say yes or not, we have access to tools and resources that allow us to go in the market and do what we need to do. We're doing this because of impact. We're doing this because of mission. We're doing this because we found it. We found what we did not know exists. And now we know that there's enough space for everybody to participate. And we feel compelled now to share with other people, especially in the times that we're living in right now. So if you're serious and not curious, because if you're curious, keep watching us. Sometimes it can be entertaining. But if you're serious, you need to be reaching out right now and say, put me in the game. I'm going to tell you right now, the top package to work with us is $324. $324 is the most that you can pay at one time to work with us. $324. We're talking about a three-figure decision. Ladies,
It
that's
should
some
it should be worth 10,000, to be
it should be
honest.
worth $10,000 easy. And I think if it was worth $10,000, more people would take it seriously, because for a lot of people, what they put the focus on is how much it costs versus how much value they're going to get. See, Christopher Terry and Isis Terry, when they created this company, they wanted to make it affordable and available to the masses. We know the value was worth tens of thousands of dollars, but we wanted to make sure that we didn't leave the masses out. Don't take that for granted. Take advantage of that opportunity. A three-figure decision, Doran, here's the truth. The price of food is going up. You know, I like seafood and I like crab legs. I'm working on it because I know I shouldn't eat them as much as I do. And I like lobster. And I'm telling you, the bills is just more expensive. And I'm like, wait a minute now. I've been coming here for a while. Now, how much is it? Food is going up. Real estate is going up. Travel is going up. Everything is going up, right? Um, everything is going up. So that's a three-figure decision, ladies. That's some bundles before the installation, fellas. That's some tennis shoes or whatever you spending your money on.
Milk prices is going up. Diaper prices is going up.
Like the basic necessities is going up. So you need to find a way, not now, but right now, to get in the game. My link is in my bio. Those of you that's on Instagram, whoever shared this with you guys on Facebook, on YouTube, there's, you know who shared it with you because you're looking at their name at the top of the video. DM them right now. Don't wait. It's no, I'm gonna wait till Monday. I'm gonna wait. No, let them know you're serious. Let them know that you got to get in position. Let them know you want one of those 5 seats that may still be available right now to work with them, because we are relaunching our business and working with people who are serious, not that's curious, that's serious about impact, that's serious about making a difference in their life, that's serious about building generational wealth. Some people are saying, I'm ready right now. If you're ready, you already know what to do. Go to the link in the bio. Go to the link in the bios of those that you're watching this from on their page. DM them right now and say, listen, put me in the game. I'm ready to go. Darwin, I had a lot of fun tonight. I mean, today. This was amazing. I'm looking forward to connecting in West Palm Beach,
Same.
Florida.
Yes, make sure you guys get to West Palm Beach. Even if you guys just got started, get yourself to West Palm Beach, because you have to be around a different environment. You got to be around like-minded individuals, and you also want to be updated on what's next in the crypto space in person.
Yes, being updated. First of all, that event, guys, is not like just a pep rally. I know sometimes y'all see us, we have a lot of fun. We do have a lot of fun. We work hard and we play hard. We have a VIP party that's going to be happening. It's going to be lit now, you know, being in that environment. But the education as well is going to absolutely blow your mind. Here's the website right now. Even if you just get started, listen, even if you're not used to traveling, even if this wasn't the norm. I remember getting into this industry and it wasn't the norm for me either, but I wanted something different. And if you want something different, you got to do something different. So this is it right here. You can go to I Am Academy once you're a member. And you can select, guys. Not only are we going to West Palm Beach, but we're also going to Barcelona, Spain. Okay, come here once you get started so that you can have access to this event that's absolutely going to change your life. We get together with live events, help you to learn about these markets in person, so you have some hands-on as well as everything that you get inside the academy. If for whatever reason 324 is out of the budget for you right now and you just want to pick an individual academy, maybe it's just FRX, maybe it's just DCX, maybe it's just HFX, then get with the person and let them know, hey, listen, this is where I'm at right now. Right now we have a sale going on for $185. I can tell you guys right now, the price is about to go up. The price is about to go up. You get to save money right now when you join is $185. What? Yes, $185 puts you in the game right now to give you access to the tools that you just heard us talk about on this particular call. So listen, Darwin, thank you, bro. I appreciate you for spending time. I thought we was gonna be on here for about 30 minutes. It was too spicy. We couldn't stop. People was like, wait a minute, don't go. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm super excited. Looking forward to seeing you guys in West Palm Beach, Florida, celebrating with you guys and really relaunching not just our businesses, but this whole company. The people are now ready for it.
Let's get it, man. I appreciate you, China, and your leadership, man. It's time to really leave an impact in this life, and 2022 is going to be a bullish year.
It's going to be a bullish year. Y'all get in the game right now. Get started. Share this. Continue to share this. Send it to somebody. Let them watch the replay. We want to celebrate with you guys in West Palm Beach. Love you guys. Thanks so much for being on. Bye.
Peace.